This training will focus on how to do staff assignments on the Tek-CARE400 master station. In order to change assignments, you press the menu button on the membrane, Staff Assignments. At that point, you're going to be listed with the names of the staff members or their groups. Any zones are going to come up by default. If you hit Get Stations, it will list all of the stations in that particular master's area. And from here, you can actually begin doing your assignments. First thing you'll do is pick your person, your name. So in this case, we'll pick Curly, and check and see if you have any previous assignments by hitting the search button down here. So Curly currently has no assignments. So the first thing we need to do is edit Curly. So Curly, edit. Right now Curly is a CRNA, active. If they're assigned to a home zone, which is the area that they primarily will work, you can pick home zone and we can select none, and actually Curly is just in med-surg primarily, so we'll hit OK. And today Curly is going to be carrying pager 413, and that's all. So now Curly has a device. We're going to select them again, and today Curly is going to have rooms 100, so you're going to add assignment, and they'll primarily be responsible. 102, add assignment, and 101. So if we again do a search for Curly, you can see that that person's assigned to 100, 101, and 102, and at that point Curly is done. The next person we're going to set up is Mickey. So if we go to Mickey and do a search, Mickey's currently in the OR. Today, Mickey is going to move to med-surg. So all we need to do is delete this assignment, and we'll go back to Mickey, edit Mickey's information. So Mickey's an RN. Today, they're just going to get things on their email. They'll also have a pager as well today. In this situation, Mickey is going to be the equivalent of a charge nurse who's not going to get calls initially, but is going to get calls as the secondary person. So after 3 minutes of a call isn't answered, Mickey will be notified. So we'll pick Mickey, and we're going to pick all of med-surg, so not just individual rooms. Add the assignment. Rather than choosing an assignment level of primary, we're actually going to choose secondary. And again, they will get all the calls done, and Mickey now will serve as the charge nurse for the med-surg unit. The other thing we can do is set up a code team that's going to be getting just code calls. So again, we'll pick edit. So today we're going to put Mickey, so we'll clear out what was there. So today Mickey, Goofy, and Mo are going to be on the code team. So the code team is going to go to all stations everywhere in the facility. So we'll do add assignment. Primary, under the call filter, rather than getting all calls, they're only going to get code calls. We're also going to page resets. That way they know if the call has been answered and taken care of and they haven't gotten there, they know the code is actually complete. So we'll hit OK, and now we have the code team assigned. The other thing that we can do is create a paging group for just faults. So in this case, we're going to pick Gary, and Gary is going to carry a phone rather than a pager or anything else. So Gary doesn't have a type of staff, so we'll just hit OK. And now Gary, again, is going to be to all. We're going to add the assignment, but in this situation, we're going to pick no calls, because we don't want any standard patient calls to go to him, but we are going to send just faults. So in this situation, Gary will get all of the faults. And that concludes the primary staff assignments on the master.